In the red-soiled heart of Africa, where copper glows beneath the earth like buried fire, there stood a kingdom called Katanga, the pride of Central Africa. Today, that land lies in the Democratic Republic of Congo, but once it was an empire of its own. Its ruler was Misiri, the Lion of Katanga, a man of strength, vision, and fierce dignity. He built a nation where trade flourished, peace reigned, and his people lived with pride in the shadow of his greatness. But far across the ocean, in the cold, marble halls of Belgium, another king watched Africa with hunger in his eyes, King Leopold II. He had never set foot on African soil, yet he wanted to own it. To him, Africa was not a living land of people and kings, but a map waiting to be carved, a treasure chest to be emptied. Under the cruel disguise of civilization, he claimed a vast region as the Congo Free State, a land of forced labor, amputations, and death. When Leopold heard of Katanga's endless copper and gold, his greed sharpened. He sent soldiers, led by Captain Stairs, not as friends, but as thieves in uniform. They came to Misiri with guns, gifts, and lies written on paper. "Sign this," they said. "It means peace." But Misiri looked into their eyes and saw the truth. "You speak of peace," he said, "but your hearts reek of conquest." He refused to surrender his throne, his land, his people. So the Belgians smiled and planned his death. In December 1891, they returned under a white flag of truce. They spoke softly, but betrayal burns quietly. When Misiri turned, a shot cracked through the air, and the Lion of Katanga fell. They cut off his head and carried it back to Leopold as proof that Katanga now belonged to Belgium. A European king celebrated while an African kingdom wept. The Copper Hills fell silent. The drums of Katanga stopped. The soil drank the blood of its protector. Yet even today, in the land now called the Democratic Republic of Congo, the wind still whispers his name. They took his head, but not his roar. Misiri never kneeled. What do you think? Was Misiri a victim of greed, or a symbol of African resistance that still echoes today? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Should stories like this be taught in every African school?